I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you do letter A because that's very much like the one I just did. So I'll do letter B, and I want you to try letter B on your own to see if you can do it. But I like this one because it's got a little bit of added complexity where one side, there we go, one side has oxygen for one of the, whether it's oxidation or reduction, and the other part also has oxygen. So that's going to give us a little bit more of a difference. So my first step is to separate these two into Mn plus 2 and MnO4 with a minus 1, which means that this one is going to be a plus 7. So this right here is our oxidation because it's going in a positive direction like this. So before I get to that, I'm going to add 4 water molecules like this, and that gives me 8 hydrogens. So I do my 8 hydrogens like this. Now I have the same number of oxygens and hydrogens on both sides. My manganese is one on the left side and one on the right side. So one there, so that's good. I didn't have to do anything different to balance those two. And then I balanced the oxygen here with the 4 waters there, and then the 8 H pluses there. So this is oxidation because we're moving from a plus 2 to a plus 7, which means that I need the number of electrons on the right-hand side. I put 5 here because I think of it like the plus 7 plus a minus 5 equals the plus 2, which is what we have on the other side. So plus 2 and plus 2. So these 5 electrons is what balances this equation with charge. So now I'm going to switch to green because I'm finished with the oxidation. That was the oxidation. Now I'm going to do the reduction. So here's what the reduction looks like. I got Na. I really don't need the Na for this. I'm going to get rid of the Na and just do BiO3 with a minus 1 over here. And then this is Bi with a 3 plus. Okay, so sorry, that pause was something didn't look right, and I was looking at the polyatomic ions charge here and thinking, well, this is going from minus 1 to a plus 3, and that's not right because it means 2 oxidations and that blah, blah, blah. So, but that's not the case. What's the case is that I have 3 oxygens, each one is a minus 2, which means I have a plus 6, or I'm sorry, a minus 6 here for oxygen. So what must be, what plus a minus 6 equals a minus 1, and that would be a positive 5. So here I have a plus 5 for bismuth on the left-hand side, and a plus 3 on the right-hand side, which means this is definitely reduction. So reduction means that I need then over here 3 H2Os so that I can balance the oxygens on both sides, and then because of the 3 H2Os, I need 6 H pluses here to balance the hydrogens, and then I need to get rid of the reduction here because I need now, because of plus 5 and a plus 3, I need 2 electrons to get this to balance electrically, which means the plus 5 plus a minus 2, because electrons are minus, means that I have a plus 3. And that's what I have on the right-hand side with the 3 plus. So that works. Okay, that works. You don't have to get used to, you're going to have to get used to doing this stuff. So once I get to this point here, now I've got plus 2, I got 2 electrons on the left and 5 electrons on the right. I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to go through the whole business of 5 and 2 here, which means that I'm changing this to an 8 hydrogens, 2 Mn, 2 Mn, 16 H pluses, and 10 electrons, which then we will cross off because the 10 electrons will be over here. 5 times 2 is 10 electrons, which I'm going to get rid of. Now 5 times 6 means 30 H pluses and 5 BiO3s, 5 BIs, and 15 waters here. Now, when I go through this now, I'm going to subtract if they're on opposite sides. So here's what that looks like. First thing I'm going to do is take a look at the water. There's 8 waters here and 15 on this side, which means I need 7 on this side. I simply subtracted 8 from 15, and then whichever side has more water is where the extra water goes. Okay? So notice that the hydrogens, this is going to be like this. So first of all, here's what we know. We know that the 2Mn with a plus is going to be there. The 2MnO4 with a minus is going to be there. I might be able to move that over a little bit more. So I can go plus, and then I can do my 5Bi with a plus 3. And here is my 5BiO3 with a minus 1, BiOH, plus, and then the 30 hydrogen and the 16 hydrogen means that I'm going to cancel that out, and 30 minus 16 is 14, so I have 14 H pluses there. That should work because I have 7 times H2O, which will give me 14, so that actually does work. And that should be it. I should be good now. I should have everything like canceled out. Check that with the answer that's in the book. I think I'm in good shape, and I'm out of here.